Good evening, everybody. Thanks for showing. Uh, Also, guys, I would like to invite whoever is able to turn your camera on and participate with your face here. It would be lovely to be able to see you guys and to get to know you a little better. It's very nice to have some eyes to look at. Thanks, Asa. And I please ask for your patience with pronouncing the names, and if you can correct me whenever I pronounce it incorrectly, it would be lovely to get to know each of
No problem. You
each of
done
you.
well.
Where are you talking from, Asa?
Nigeria.
Nigeria. What time is it?
Yeah.
It's probably very late there, right?
Yeah, it's 1 a.m. in the morning.
It's 1 a.m. Thanks for the
Yeah.
sacrifice of being late and being up so late and participating. Okay, guys, I wanted to first address any questions you guys might have. Our purpose tonight for this live meeting is to work together on the code along activity. I'm going to do that every week, so we can have not just a recording of me doing that, but we can also address any questions people might have with the activity, or especially for this first week with anything else that we might
If
have
Mazi de Maro,
troubles with.
Jogo numa vaca lá, sei. I'm gonna also have to push.
Oh, probably the microphone was unmuted. You can always raise your hands on the right side if you need to add to make any questions. Does anybody have any questions on tools or anything else of the content for the week?
I do. I have some questions to add.
Let's go.
So I had issues with setting up my repository completely. I followed the instruction after going to settings and then the pages, and source was deployed from a branch.
Mhm.
However, on that branch, I couldn't get the drop-down box to show me main. So rather what I have there is just none. So I've been unable to complete my setup.
Okay. Would you
Mm.
mind sharing your screen so we can try to troubleshoot the problem?
Okay, so let me see if I can do that now. So I'm using my laptop and I'm joining through Zoom on my phone. So I want to see how best I can do that.
It's probably related to the commit. Maybe the page is not recognizing all the files that you have committed to your branch. Have you checked if in the let me open to help you visualize what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm going to share here, and maybe this is going to help. Here we go. I believe you're seeing my GitHub right now, right?
Yes, I'm seeing it.
Okay, so we're going to have two links in GitHub. This is the one for the repository where our files are going to be saved. And also we are going to have the pages one. And the pages, we're going to go to settings and pages to
Mm-hmm.
be able to set it up. And when you have it live, the link is going to be available on top of it so you can visit. So in in this one for the repository, you need to make sure that here you have code, uh, your code available. Maybe the commit didn't was not pushed to the cloud.
Okay.
If it's empty here,
Yeah.
that's probably the reason you're
Mm.
not seeing it.
It's actually empty. It's empty.
It's actually empty. So you will need
Mm.
to go back to your GitHub and push your changes, your repository once again. If you have the laptop and you want to share your screen, we can try to do that together.
Okay, maybe I'll try do that before the end of the class. Let me see
Okay,
how I can join the class from over here, and then I'll share
okay,
my
okay.
screen.
We can
Okay.
get back to that later then.
Thank you so much.
No problems. Any other questions, guys?
Yes, I have another question.
Please,
Can I
brother
share my
Solomon.
screen?
Please go ahead.
Okay. Okay, let me see. I cannot see right here on the Visual Studio Code. I cannot see the files. I don't know how where I need to go.
Your VS Code is not recognizing GitHub yet. Yeah, so probably the setting up either of GitHub or of your local repository did not work well. Let's try
It was
to do.
working okay. I just noticed today that it was like this.
Mhm. It was it working before?
Yes, it was working before,
So let's go
but I don't
to
know.
let's go to File on the top, well, left. Yeah, let's go there and open Recent. Maybe you're just not in the a little up to the top, but the
Yeah.
second block, Open Recent. It's the
Uh,
eighth option, a little more to the top. There, Open
this
Recent.
one?
And yes, and then go to your repository. This the first option there.
This
Select
one?
this one. Yes, select this one, and go back to GitHub. On the left sidebar, sorry. On the left sidebar, you have the main option. It's the files. The second is search tool, and the third option is the GitHub. It's already recognized there. The
Yeah,
one with
okay.
with this number 6 there. So the only thing that happened was that when you opened VS Code again, you were not in your project. Your project was deselected, and that's why you were not seeing the connection with GitHub. Whenever
Okay,
you
so
need
but
to go back to your project, you can check in your recent files, and it's probably going to be the last one you opened. Now
okay,
it's working
it
fine.
is fixed now.
Yes, you have not committed your previous changes. If you go back to GitHub, the third option on the sidebar, you will see that there are, you can click there, the, yes, please.
Okay.
You will see that you have some modifications that were not yet committed, not
Yeah,
not pushed to the cloud. Before committing, it's good to press a message, to type a message of the changes you have made. Try to explain with brief words the changes. Just with after a message, you press commit. Also, you need to add these files to your commit. You have changed 6 files, but none of them are in the list of to be committed. You need to press the plus button besides each file. Yes, so you can press each one of them, and then it's going to be staged to changes. But you want to do that with all of them. Are all of these changes ready to be delivered?
yeah, I think so.
Okay, select the last one. Then, yeah, you can click that this last one too.
This one as
Stay.
well?
Yeah. Oh, okay. You have staged all of them already, and then you can type a message. Oh, this is the completed work for week 1, for example, on the inbox, on the type box, on top of commit. After you type your message, then you can click the blue button and commit your code.
Uh, what could be? I don't remember what changes I made.
Uh, I'm not sure if they had a specific instruction on a specific message for us to commit, but maybe check it out in the code. Probably it's going to work fine with just first week changes, but maybe the rubric is asking for a specific message on your commit. So before committing it, check on the assignment if there was a request for a specific text on your commit, and then you can uh, commit your changes. Just to make sure you're not missing any step.
Okay. I think I made the first week
week
requirements
week 1 assignments probably, right?
for the
Activities.
assignments.
Mhm. Let me see real quick.
Maybe I can try this like this.
I'm checking. I'm going to bring it here so we can all see that. Commit push for sync changes. So no, it's not requiring any specific message. You can type whatever message you prefer. So this one you have is just fine.
Okay, so I can commit now.
You can commit now. Then it's going to ask for you to sync changes. And after you sync your changes, now it's going to take some minutes for the pages to change in GitHub, but your files are going to be updated on your repository in GitHub.
Okay, can I click right here?
Yeah, go ahead, sync changes, and it's going to keep everything, submit everything to the cloud. Now, even if your computer after the sync is done, oh, so when you set up your account, you probably did not save your credentials. This is a good thing. Probably it's going to take too much time for us to sort it out together here, but this is an excellent thing to sort out with Gemini or Chat GPT. I don't know if you guys saw my video on troubleshooting software. This is the perfect example to try with that. Just take a print of that, send to Chat GPT, explain I was committing my changes in GitHub and got this message. It's going to give you a step by step that you can go very carefully and solve the problem. So give that a try, Claudio. And if Chat GPT or Gemini does not help you, I can get back to me. I will help you figure it out.
Okay.
Great,
So
guys. Don't close. Try to take a screenshot of that before closing, so you can send to artificial intelligence to help you out with troubleshooting.
okay,
This is just a problem with credentials. You just need to input your credentials of GitHub because you're trying to send changes there and say, oh, I don't know if you're Claudio. Please double check your credentials. You just need to solve that, and it's going to be able to submit.
I made a screenshot.
What is that?
I made a screenshot.
Perfect. Save this screenshot so you can use with Chat GPT or with Gemini. It's going to help you step by step to solve the problem.
Okay, okay.
Awesome, guys. Does anybody else have any questions on the work, the assignments this week? Welcome. I noticed we have more people arriving. Thank you for coming.
I start now. And don't view the.
No questions yet, Emerson.
Yeah.
It's not a problem. It's Tuesday. You still have time to continue with your work. Good morning already there. It's night here. Nice to have people from all around the world. Guys, I'm going to share my screen here and get started with our code along activity. If you have any question, oh, go ahead, please. Who has a question?
You can hear, can you hear me?
Hello, we don't have your name on the screen. What is your name, please?
My name is Obina, and I don't know
Hello,
why I can't
Obina.
get the, I'm fine. I have a problem trying to get my picture to show after the code I wrote. I don't know if you hear that.
Your picture is not showing locally or after you have submitted to GitHub?
After I've submitted to GitHub.
Okay. Is it the second? Go ahead, sorry.
Okay, I have a question. My GitHub, if I go to my Visual Studio from that source code for me to push it to the GitHub, but the thing is not connecting at all. It will show download. If I download it, it will enter external instead of inside that place.
let's do the following. If our problem is with the software with VS Code or GitHub, I will try to solve these problems at the end of the meeting after the code along activity. So we have extra time to go to specifics. Talking about Obina's question on the image in, let me share my screen here, in GitHub. I noticed that problem with the assignment. Let me show the whole screen. It's going to be easier this way. Okay. This is our code along. No, this is the publishing one. Let's go to GitHub here. If we go to my, is it this activity, Obina? File
Yeah,
paths? Okay.
yeah,
So it's the second picture that is not being
yeah,
shown,
exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Correct. So okay,
No,
so
no, 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 it's the first one, this one.
the first one, the second
Yes.
is showing correctly.
Yes, in ours, it's only one yet. I've not really done the second one, so I just hit that. I sent this one to GitHub and finally sent it in, but it's not
So
showing.
it's not the same file paths.
No, it's not.
It's the images one.
Yeah, the image.
Images.h sorry, .html. This one,
Mm-hmm.
the one where you have the big tempo and you needed to create a smaller one.
Yes.
Okay, so it's probably a problem. Either you have not uploaded the image here to the right directory, or your reference to the file is imprecise, is missing uh, a step. Let me open. Let me go back here.
You mean I should resize it?
Yeah, if it's the activity for the image, this is part of the instruction. You need to resize that using uh, image optimization. So
Mm-hmm.
review if you're able to resize the image before putting that back to your directory, and also make sure you check how you're making the reference of the image, because you need to be very careful on the source, how you're going to provide the source of your image in in your code, in your HTML file. So you need to make sure you're addressing the the whole path. If you forget, for example, for this specific image, if this is the correct address and you forget to include images dash in the beginning, this image is not going to show properly. It's going to break. So double check that. The step about changing the size of the file is this one, step 2. So giving it another try, Obina, and try to read again the instructions. Maybe one of the steps are missing and you're going to be able to fix it. If you still have problems tomorrow after reading the assignment again, please go to our team's discussions conversation, and we can we can talk about that. Is everybody already in the teams? Let me show here again. So here we go. Is everybody already in our team here in Microsoft Teams? WDD-130.001. This is very important, guys. Here we're going to have many channels to discuss everything that's going on with our class. So for each week, if you have questions on any of the assignments, it's very important to come here to the channel, open a post and start question about assignment one, for example. It's going to be activity of week 1. And then you describe your question here. You can add a picture, a screenshot of your question, and share with your friends. This is a very, very important practice, guys. Um, Remember, our class is going to focus not only on teaching everybody HTML and CSS skills, but also on introducing everybody to the world of software development. And when we are talking about working with other developers, it's very important to create a environment where you can collaborate. Every
Yeah.
day, every software developer is going to have problems with the code, and it's important that they have partners, they have peers that they can shout out to and ask for questions. So let's try to recreate this environment here by making questions in Microsoft Teams. Sorry, Claudio, go ahead.
Yes, can I share my screen again if it's possible?
Sure, go ahead.
Right here I am in Teams, but I cannot see. I took this class before, so I have it right here. But I go to channels here,
Mhm.
and I don't see it.
Okay, so maybe the invitation did not come through to you. I'm going to send a link here in the chat. Try to click that there and see if this link opens the new. Um, if you want to keep sharing, we can fix it together.
Okay, okay here
Did you click the link already?
in the chat.
Chat of Zoom, yes, please.
Okay, let me.
It's probably going to redirect to the team. I'm not sure Microsoft made the best choice of calling one of the features in the software Teams because it's confusing with the name of the software itself. It's trying to open online. Okay, let me see another thing here. Do you know your email by heart, Claudio?
Uh, my email. I don't know if I have changed it, but I don't remember my email for this account, for Teams account.
Let me try to find it. I have sent. It's probably. um, Does anybody else have problems with Teams?
He's asking me the church and the LDS account.
It's trying to log you again. Do you think that this is your email? CES, no, sorry, C Espinosa 1 at byupathway.edu.
That's my BYU email, but I have personal emails. I don't use that BYU pathway email.
Oh, this is the only one you can use for Teams. You are not able to log to Teams if it's not your BYU pathway email. You need to be able
Okay, so maybe
to
it is
log
for
to.
that.
Yeah, this
Maybe
is
it's
the
for
problem.
that reason.
Mhm. you you
Okay.
you will receive the invitation for that specific email. So try to log to your BYU pathway email in Microsoft Teams there, and then you're going to be able to see the. Maybe stop sharing because maybe your your password is going to be safer. This is being recorded. It's going to
Okay.
be safer if you log in. So if we can go back to you again at the end of the our discussion, if you were
All
not
right.
able
Thanks.
to
Okay.
to
Thanks.
figure out. Okay, guys. So I'm not sharing screen anymore. Let me share again. And then we're going to be able to go back to our code along activity. Let me just close some of these guys here. Because we have too many things going on. All right. So guys, I'm going to code along with you, and this is a very hands-on activity. So I'm going to share. I'm going to divide my screen here. I hope I can see you guys on the bottom. And we're going to go step by step on the activity. Okay, guys. So everybody who's watching it, the recording, this is exactly the same thing you need to do at home. And after you do exactly what I'm going to do here, you can submit these changes to GitHub. Okay. So this is actually what you're supposed to do with every assignment we have in the class. You're going to go to the assignment and you're going to read it step by step, trying to do all the entire activity. Please go ahead. If while I'm working on the assignment, you have any questions, you can always raise your hand, and I'll try to answer your questions. Okay. So I'm going to start reading. So code along activity, creating a new HTML file. It's important to understand what these things are. Okay, so if you have questions, it's Google is always a great help too. You can bring discussions to our teams group. Code along activity overview. So let's try to understand what we're going to do here. For this activity, you will code along with an instructor video that walks you through each step of this activity. Make sure that you pause the video or watch sections over, so repeat if necessary, if you need to, so that you're able to complete the entire activity. So for those watching the recording, you can repeat as many times as you want. If you guys that are live prefer to code along tomorrow after watching the recording, you're welcome. But you can try to do along with me if you feel it's possible. Follow the code along video to create a new HTML file that highlights your favorite city. So this is our assignment. We're going to highlight our favorite city. Instructions. Create a new file with the requirements. And here is a tip when you're working with assignments, guys. Notice that the first step has many subparts. So before I start doing anything, I want to make sure that I read all the different pieces of this step so I understand the entire information. I'm going to read everything and then I'm going to start doing. So my file needs to be called favoritecity.html. This file must be located within my week one directory subfolder in our WDD-130 project. So I believe everybody has already set up GitHub. Everybody has the same project in your local computer, and everybody is supposed to have the week one assignment right there. So our file needs to go there. The document contains all the required head information. So if you have read the first assignment, the first activities of the week, you have learned about the organization of a HTML file. The two main parts of this file is the head and the body. Every HTML file is supposed to have these two parts. So we need to have the required information of head, and it's is properly structured with a body section for the display content. So we have both parts of the HTML file there, head and body. Hint, you can use the VS Code HTML5 abbreviation to help you start with a valid HTML structure. So VS Code, this software that I have on my right side here, this is a code editor. It's a very powerful free code editor, It is the same editor that most of my the members of my team in the company I work at, they use every day. So it's a free tool, but it's a professional and powerful tool for us to use. So VS Code has a lot of shortcuts, a lot of uh, helping tools to save time from developers. We don't need to type every small detail of the structure of an HTML every time we start a new project. We can do that if it's a good idea for trying to remember and memorize the different parts, but it's not necessary to do that every day because that's going to slow our progress. So we're going to use this shortcut, this abbreviation to help us get started. I will just do that in a minute. So the rest of the instructions. The body contains an appropriate H1 heading. So we're going to talk about the HTML elements. This is a header. The body contains a paragraph that's is used with the letter P here, one or two about my favorite city, and the body also contains an image. Hint, you can find free image to use from Wikipedia. Okay, so I understand now the everything that I need to do with the first step, and I'll start doing that. I need to go to my uh, week one subfolder. I need to create a file. This file is supposed to be called favorite city dot HTML. Okay, so first instruction, second instruction, instructions are followed. And then I need to have the body and the head, and the instructions is telling me that I can use this HTML dot colon 5 to get some help. Notice that as I type this here, HTML column 5, I have some suggestions. Are you guys seeing these suggestions here? There's a symbol of a tool and some suggestions here. This is the one that the instructions are providing. And if I click here, it's going to give me the structure of a HTML5 file. I don't need to type all of these little details to get started. I just type HTML column 5, and then I can click here and the structure is available for me. Okay, so I can give this file a name here within the title. I'm going to call it Santo Amaro da Imperatriz. This is the name of the beautiful city I live in nowadays here in Brazil. All right, my body. So I already have all the required head information. Everything is here. The, the, the editor has provided me with that information. Now I need to populate my body section. So I need to come to the body section, this important part of of my HTML file. And I have some requirements here. I need to have at least one heading, and this heading is going to be the main one. If I start typing the, the heading, I already also have a help here. And this little guy here is cheating. This is Copilot. I will turn it off because it's very helpful. But when you're trying to learn um, the tools for development, it's better to turn it off. Let me see if Copilot. Oh no, that's not what I want. Uh, okay, I'm going to leave it. Okay, I hope this helps. So try not to use Copilot, guys. This is artificial intelligence. It's very important that you are not using artificial intelligence to develop here because it's going to, of course, it's going to make your life much faster, but you're not going to learn as much as if you're trying to do that step by step and trying to process everything that's being done. So my heading is going to be my favorite city. My favorite city, Santo Amaro da Imperatriz. Okay, and an important comment, guys, about the structure of the file. I don't know if you notice, but within the head, and also it happens within the body, we use this indentation thing. Instead of just having the code here on to the left side, we have things indented. We use usually two spaces or four spaces to indent. I prefer the two spaces pattern that we're using here. It's much easier to to visualize. And this is very helpful to understand what is part of what. So we have the head, and because these three guys here are indented, we know that these three guys belong to the head. It's easy to understand uh, this relationship between different elements. Okay, I have now the heading, the H1. Now I need one or two paragraphs. And then I can come here. If I type P, I will be suggested to the paragraph element, and I can start typing a small paragraph. Santo Amaro da Imperatriz. Imperatriz is a small city in the south of Brazil. I'm going to make it very short so you don't need to watch me typing a lot, but you can do something better than just a simple phrase. And the second paragraph, it has many beautiful waterfalls that people can visit. Okay, so my body already has two paragraphs. I'm good to go. Then I need to be careful now with this next part because I will need an image. And here is saying, oh, I can pick a image from Wikipedia. So let's try to do that. Santo Amaro da Imperatriz, Wikipedia. Let's go. I think Santo Amaro da Imperatriz here. This is the hospital of the city. I don't want the hospital. Maybe this one is nice. I'm going to copy this image here and I can paste it. Let's see if it, no, it doesn't allow me to paste. So I will need to download. And then I'm going to open this directory here. And here, this step is going to be a little different than yours, guys. So don't worry too much about this one. I am using a Windows computer, but inside my Windows computer, I am using a Linux computer running my code. I prefer to run code in Linux because it's a little easier to troubleshoot. But because I do that, my my directory here is a little more troublesome to find. So I will review it in File Explorer right here. And then I'm able to go to the images and let me paste. Where's the, here. I will cut this image from here and paste it here. Let me close. I can come back to, I will not need this one. Don't worry about this guy. This part is not going to happen to you. You just need to save your image to that directory. You go to your Windows folder where you created your project, and then you save your picture. I'm going to change that just to say Santo Amaro da Imperatriz. All right. Let me go back to the code along. I already have the image. I can close this image now. And I need to remember where my image is located. So it's in the images directory that belongs to the same directory of my file. In my case, the file is called favoritecity.html. So I need to reference that. I'm going to call image here. Remember that this is telling me the tag name, the element name, and I'm going to say that this specific image is within images. I can click that, and this is the image that I want to reference. Dash Santa Amaro da Imperatriz. Notice that VS Code helped me here. I will do that again. I just started typing images and VS Code is trying to help me, telling I have these options. Do you want any of them? Yes, I do. I want the images directory. Is it any of these images? Yes, it is. It is this one. And it has created the proper writing. So my image is properly added there. It's very important to use the information of this alternative text because sometimes your code is going to break. Sometimes the server was not able to deliver the image. And in this case, this alternative text is going to be shown. So I'm going to say here, beautiful picture of a chapel. All right. Guys, any questions so far from about step one? I hope it's not too fast. I hope it's not too slow. I'm trying to give a lot of details. I hope it's not too much. Please let me know if this is the case. Okay, so my first step is done. Now the second step. Preview the favorite city HTML file in your web browser using live file server. So this step was already done in a previous assignment where we needed to set up VS Code. And if you guys have done that properly, you're going to be able to click on the name of the file, and you're going to have the option of, where is that? Open with five server. You're going to have this alternative right there for you. I'm going to click that. A server is going to start. And here is my HTML file, my title, my two paragraphs, and the image that I have just added with the beautiful chapel and the mountains on the back. Okay, so the preview is working. All the elements of my code are being displayed correctly. Let me see, it didn't check the title. Let me see if the title is correct here on the tab. Santa Amaro, Santa Catarina is the name of the state. When you finish, commit and sync push your changes to the WDD-130 repository to GitHub. So this is the part of using GitHub. VS Code also helps us with that. In the past, before VS Code, we needed to type some lines to be able to use Git and to commit changes to GitHub. Now with VS Code, it's very simple. We just select this option here. I hope everybody's able to see. Please let me know in the recording if anything is too small and it's difficult to read. I hope that the size is fine. But here, that's very similar to what we were doing before with Claudio, right? We need to make sure that our two files are staged. So I'm going to add this one, and I'm going to add this one. I'm going to type a message to be able to commit. So created a file for my favorite city, including an image. Okay, so I have my message right there. I can commit my changes. Then I will have a button to let me sync these changes. When the sync is over, this symbol is going to stop. It's still synchronizing my changes. Now it's over. It's synchronized. And now I can go to my GitHub pages to see in the browser everything that I have just done. So let's copy this little guy here. Copy. I'm going to close Santa Amaro here. I'm going to paste it right there. Make sure you change this part here to your username. My username is my name, Leonidas Yopen, and then I can press, I have removed the period there, the dot there in the end, and press enter. And here we go. My the same file that we saw here in our local environment. Notice this is the local server. Now the same file is also working in my project live in GitHub. And if I send this to you guys over the chat here in Zoom, you are going to be able to open the same page in your place, in your computer, because everything is live already. And that's it. That's what we were supposed to do in the code along. And just to finish reading submission, please pause and rewatch any section of the instructor video necessary until you have completed the entire activity. These same instructions, guys, is applied to every activity you do. If there is anything broken, just go back to the instruction, review it, because probably one little detail was missed and something is not working. uh, and your page is similar to the instructors when you are finished. Of course, your page is going to be a little different because you're going to choose a different city than Santo Amaro da Imperatriz, but the general aspect is going to be the same. You can return to Canvas to take the quiz. That's it, guys. Any questions about our code along activity tonight? No? So stop sharing to be able to see you again. And we have 6 minutes to troubleshoot some problems. I think you're muted, Aza. Is your microphone
So
on?
thank you very much. Are you hearing me now?
Yes, I am hearing you right now.
Okay, perfect. So I don't know if I can share my screen right now because I can't wait to go watch the video and start right along, then get to ask questions later if I have any issues.
Mhm. You can share your video. Oh, so you prefer me to stop recording? You mean
Okay, no problem.
we can? Do you have any problems sharing the screen in the recording? Is
No,
that no? Okay, so you can
no,
share
I
your
don't.
screen. You
Okay,
can share your screen and we can work together. Maybe it's
okay, so
the same problem of somebody else.
exactly. So I don't know if you're seeing my screen over there.
We're not seeing any screens yet.
Okay.
There's the green button on the bottom. I don't know if you
Okay, so
and then you need to pick entire screen so we can see everything you're sharing.
entire screen, for sure.
It's not letting share.
Yeah, still working on it.
Oh, it's still thinking. Maybe it's the internet connection.
Really, because I've shared the entire screen and it's not
Try to
highlighting the share button.
when you click on the green button, what happens? The share green button.
Oh,
Oh, I think you're muted now, but your audio's okay. That's it. We can see your screen now. You can unmute yourself.
okay,
That's
so
it.
I'm unmuted now. So let me share. So this is it.
Oh yeah, there we go.
I see my screen now.
Yes, we are seeing your GitHub.
So once I go to setting and then the pages, so I get to deploy, I can't get to see main under none to select from.
Mhm. Okay, so click on the first tab that says code.
Codes, okay.
Let's see what you have there. Yeah, that's it. You still have not committed your changes to GitHub. Please open your VS Code. Let's check it out.
I should open my what?
Your VS Code, the editor.
Okay, okay.
I think if you press that button on the right bottom corner of of my video, it's going to close, but you're going to still have me on the the
Okay,
zone.
okay.
Yeah, on the bottom. No, yeah, that one works. I'm still seeing your screen, so I hope you're still listening to me. Are you still listening to me?
Sure, sure, I am.
Okay, you can close that. You have two VS codes. You can close one of them. Close
Okay.
close this one. You have another one opened there on the yeah there we go. Oh, you have two two other one. You can close one of
Okay,
those.
let me close one.
Mhm.
Done. Okay. That's why I'm not closed.
Okay, here we go. No, don't close this one. This one we're going to use.
Okay.
Or maybe, oh, it's still frozen. No. Okay, so let's do the same that we did with Claudio and go to File. Oh, you closed the last one.
Okay.
No, don't worry.
Oh,
Let's,
sorry, I'm coming. I'm seeing it on again.
no problem. You're also studying Python. You have another class that you're working with Python. I think your computer is freezing a little.
Okay, so I've opened it again. So I go to file.
Hmm. Yeah, please go to File. The same option, Open Recent, the eighth option there, number 8. Open Recent. And let's see if you have your. No, you don't have your repository in um, in your local place. So you will, as you probably have not created. Let's go back to GitHub again, please. Can you close VS Code for a while, or just minimize VS Code so we can see GitHub again?
Okay. So I'm back to GitHub.
Okay. Uh, let's see. You have created a project called WDD-130, but this project is not a clone of your of
Done.
the of the proper project that we have online. You will need to go back to this activity to set
Oh,
Git, set up Git again, so you're able to clone
okay.
the repository. You need to clone this one here. Let me find um, install setup activity. Where's that one? I'm going to share the screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Now my computer froze a little. Share, replace current one, share. So you need to come back to this activity right here, so you're able
Okay.
to set GitHub properly, because you will need to clone um, the repository, the project, to your computer.
Okay.
Where's the I'm just not seeing. Sign up. This is the one here. Why is not? Where's the proper link? Ah, here we go. It's just starting. So this is the link that you need to clone. I'm going to send over the chat. So you need to start from this same project here as a. If you start fresh, you're not going to have the starting code, and that's the reason you're having problems. So when you open the link that I sent you, you're going to click here and you're going to create a
Okay.
new repository from the template. And then you're going to be able to do that.
All right.
All right.
Thank
Please
you
let
so
me know
much.
if you have problems. One thing that I was thinking now, you already have a project with the name WDD-130 because you created one. This is going to be a problem for you, so you need to delete that one. I'm going to show you how to do that with a fake one. I'm going to create
Okay.
uh, WDD-130 fake just for practicing. So you're going to use your own repository there. Make sure you delete the one you have before creating a new one, because you need to use this exact name. This is one of the instructions of the class.
All
You're
right.
going to go to your repository and then to settings, and you're going to go there to the bottom to the danger zone. This the In the danger zone, the last option is delete this repository, and they are very careful for you to not to delete it by mistake. So you need to confirm, I want to delete this repository, and you're going to need to confirm again, I have read and understand these effects, and then you're going to need to copy the name of your repository here and paste it here. Just after you do that and put your password, it's going to allow you to delete your repository. This is for safety. They don't want you to delete your repository by mistake, so you have a lot of trouble to be able to delete your repository. But once you delete that one, you're going to be able to clone the new one that I sent with the on the chat. If you have problems, please post to Teams, and we're going to be able to help you figure it out.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Guys, our time is already over. I want to be able to close with a prayer, so everybody feels comfortable of leaving the class. But I will have 10 more minutes if anybody has any other questions. Okay, so I'm stopping I'm going to pause the recording for a while so we can record again after the prayer.
Could you help me to fix the network?
Let's go, Claudio.
Can you help me?
Yeah, sure. I'll
All
stop
right.
sharing. Please share your screen. We can figure
Okay.
things out.
Brother Leonidas,
Yes,
I need to start a new GitHub with email, the
you
mail.
don't need to. You can use your own GitHub. Do you have a GitHub account already? Use the same one. There's no problem.
All right.
Okay, I'm right here.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye
I
bye,
have a
brother
question.
Emerson.
Are
Have a
you
good
going?
night.
I go now?
Okay, brother.
Yes, I have a
Sorry.
question. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yes, I can hear you, Obina. Let's just solve Claudio's problem, and then we can get back to you. Is that okay?
Okay. All right, I'm here.
No problem. So please open your browser, Claudio, either Chrome or I don't know which one you're using.
This one?
I'm not seeing it yet. I think you're sharing just VS Code.
Okay.
Please stop sharing and share the entire screen, so because you're going to need to navigate through more things to solve your problem. Here we go. Yes. And then
Okay.
you can open, I don't know if you use Chat GPT or Gemini, which one you prefer.
I don't use any of them.
Okay, so let's start using. You can type Chat GPT there in Google, or I prefer Gemini. Maybe you can go with Gemini. It's I think it's a little more powerful for coding. It's
Uh,
Gemini. It's how you spell. You,
this one?
yeah, that's the one, huh?
I open this one?
That's yes, please. Just a second, guys. I need to take. I'm listening. Just a second, okay?
Okay.
All right. Did you take the screenshot of
Yes.
the? You can paste it there. Control V.
Okay.
There we go. And let's. Oh, it's probably not the same one. Delete that one. Let's take the screenshot again. Or you can. If you hover on the. Yes, there we go. You can close. Do you remember where you saved your screenshot?
Uh,
Or you just take another one. There's no problem. Go back to
okay.
VS Code, take another screenshot, and then you can paste it here. Here
Is
we
that
go.
correct?
That's the one. Yes. And now you want to explain a little of what happened to you. So you can say, I am trying to commit. If you want to use in Spanish, there's no problem either, but in English works great. I'm trying to commit to GitHub, and I got this error. And I got this error. This is a very simple explanation. The better the explanation, the more detail help you're going to get. But this is a very simple issue, so this one is probably enough. You can press enter or the button and send there. And then, okay, it didn't allow you, maybe because you're not logging in. Try to put the image again. Control V again, please. Control V. And press send again. Let's see if it, maybe it wants you to.
I have an error, he says.
Yeah. Do you mind logging in with your Google account? On the right top corner, there's a aceder.
Okay.
Do you have Google set up there? Okay.
Now?
Now it should work. Let's Control V again and type the message again, please. I don't know why it was not letting you without logging in. It's supposed to allow. I'm trying to commit to GitHub.
I'm trying to get.
I'm trying to commit, sorry. I'm trying to commit to GitHub. And I got this error.
Yes.
There we go. It should work now. Okay, you can close this Te damos la bienvenida. This is just a welcome thing.
This one. Okay.
Yeah, you can close. And it's already answering, so you can scroll a little down. So it's very it's better to read the entire thing, but there you have already the steps to fix the problem.
Okay.
That doesn't seem to be the problem. Scroll down a little more. Yeah, let's go back to your VS Code. Let me see one thing.
Can you see it?
Not yet. You don't have permissions to put to Claudio. Yeah, he didn't get the problem well. Would you like to create a fork and push to its set? No, we don't want to do that. Is that, are you logged in your GitHub to that specific account, or did you create a new account for this class?
I had an account before and I created another one.
And do you know which one VS Code has access to?
I think the one before because I didn't do anything with
That's a problem.
the previous one.
Yeah, you're trying to use your previous account to log in to send changes to the new one, and he's saying, I don't have authorization for that. Do you want to create a new copy? But you do not want to create a new copy. You want to press no, and you're going to
No?
change the settings of your VS Code. I just don't
Okay.
know exactly where the settings of VS Code is, but we can figure it out. Press the engine. You can press no there. Sorry, no. And then
Okay.
on the left bottom, you have the clock there, the engine. Yeah, you can press that settings button there. Profiles. It's probably somewhere there. We can click it. Let's see.
Do you want me to click on profiles?
Please. And what has it opened? Tasks. It's going to be a little different for yours. I don't know why. New profile. Can you close this window on the bottom? This dialog. Do you want to? Yeah, just close that one, please. And you scroll down a little. Is there any scrolling?
I cannot scroll down.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go to file. Let's see if we have the your VS Code is very different than mine. Preferences, profiles. Let's see. I'm trying to check on mine so I can help you with your settings. Settings. Application. Okay, let's try to go back to your chat GPT and ask him if he knows how to log out from your VS Code. Oh, before we do that, do you see the two blue the blue button on the left corner, right on the bottom, the very to the bottom?
Right here?
Oh yeah, no, that's not what we want. Maybe click on that one. Yes, the main one.
Brother Leonidas.
Yes.
I think I had the same issue with him, but I resolved it.
Okay. You can try to help him out, please.
He has to change the source file from the base where he did the first one. What I mean is the file, the WDD file, his first WDD file, the first one he used, he should take the contents out, then take these present requirements in that place. The VS Code will identify it and count it as the new one. Then he can now push it up to GitHub. And once it's pushed up to GitHub, it will definitely show up in his GitHub account. So he can now see the website. Don't know if you got what I said.
Yeah. You probably need to change the
Yes,
zinch
because
of the
you know
directory.
that file has a WDT identity. Then the other one, the new one has a WDD identity. So what he has to do is the one that is already in GitHub has to be, everything in it has to be taken out and put somewhere. Then the new one with the WDD identity should be changed. I mean, renamed. So once it's renamed, the contents of the file, which is you said is my favorite city, should be put into the new WDD file. He wouldn't need anything to do again. His VS Code would identify it and send it to GitHub fast enough so it can come out. So there'll be no need changing settings or anything. It's just
So
that the
you mean
computer.
that I need to delete the WDD-130 file?
Yeah, the content of the old file. You mean, you already had it before. Maybe you did the
I had
course
it
before.
before.
Yeah. So the contents of those files, it's what the VS Code is seeing. So, and that's the only one it would only register to GitHub. But if you take the contents out and put these new contents in,
Mm.
or you delete it,
But
it would
but
now say,
before I got problems with the GitHub. It didn't
yeah,
work before, and now it is like kind of working.
okay.
There's another option, brother Claudio. Do you do you have access to this old GitHub account?
I don't know. I'm not sure about it.
Because this is your problem. This is what Ubina is trying to tell you. You need to basically change, because when you create a directory on your computer, a project on your computer, and you're using Git is a little different than GitHub. They are GitHub uses Git, but Git is a much older tool that is used by other products as well. But when you're using Git is trying to create a history, a log of everything you do with your code. And in every project that uses Git, there is a hidden directory with all the settings of your project uh, saved there. And this includes the owner of the project. And in your case, the owner of your WDD-130 project is not your new account. It is your old account. It's not
My God.
never going to let you send the files of your old accounts to the directory of your new. So you have either two options. You have the option of deleting this Git instruction from your
The old one.
directory.
The old one,
This
you
is
mean?
not you probably just have one, right? You need to delete just from the project the connection for this specific to this specific account, so you're able to start Git from the beginning. It's going to take much more time than we would have tonight, brother Cloud. So you let's first try to recover that account. Please try to do that. Maybe if you have more time tonight, or maybe tomorrow. If you're
You mean the GDAP? or the Git account?
Your older GitHub account, yes, your old
Okay.
GitHub account.
Yeah.
Try to recover that old GitHub account, because this way you're able to send your project to this old GitHub account and you can continue the project there. If you're not able to do that, we're going to need to troubleshoot a little more profoundly. Maybe we can have a live section, just you and me, and then I can try to access your computer and try to help you, because it's going to be a little bit more complex to do that, to remove the ownership of this project from this current owner and send to your new account. But
Yeah.
try to first recover the account that you're already saved. Maybe that can
Yeah,
solve your problem.
I think that I have that information somewhere. I wrote it down. The password. I have it right here. Ah, no. No, this is a new one. No,
Okay.
no.
Okay, I will
But
try to help Obina, and if you
okay, yeah. Okay.
happen to find the password, we
All
can
right.
come back to you.
Okay.
All right, Obina, you mentioned you had a question too.
Yes, I had a question. I have a question. You know, I was trying to ask the question before, but you said it was that it could have been that my I didn't put the pictures well.
Oh,
But I
okay.
knew, yes, but I knew I got the pictures well because one of the questions the questions that was set, it says you should take the source file from the internet. So I had a link from the image link from the internet, but
Can you share your screen and show us the code?
I can show you let me show you I can give you the website on GitHub. I don't know if so you can see what I'm saying, right?
You don't have the code there. It would be great to see your code so we can,
Okay, I
because
can, okay,
small details can change
okay, let me
everything.
show it to you. Let me show it to you. That's the VS Code, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Let me show you right now. Okay, okay, this is it. Mm-hmm. So let me share my screen. Can you see my screen now? Hello?
Not yet. No.
Okay, not yet.
Oh, it's coming.
No. Can
Okay.
see now, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You see,
I'm seeing VS Code with your favorite city project.
all right. This is where I'm having issue. I don't know why this thing is not showing. And I cannot try to use a width and a height to specify the what is it called, the picture, but still I don't know whether if I show you the link, whether you see clearly. I don't know if it's because of the internet I'm having here or something else.
Do you have you set up the live preview of the code? Click on
But
the project and choose 5 server for us to preview your
okay,
code.
yes, I've done that. It's okay. Since I'm still with you, see. See what he's saying. See, there's always this.
It's broken. Yeah, one thing with your width and height, you're not specifying um, the kind of measurement you're using. You probably want at least pixels there. Let
I
me check
didn't.
here.
Okay, when that means I have to do that on CSS, right?
Let me see. No, you don't need to use pixels for HTML, just for CSS. This is your
Right.
local, but one detail, one very important detail for this specific project, you're not supposed to reference a external image. You're supposed to have an image in your project. So
But I thought in the assignment we had to reference. They said you could take anything from the internet. I think that's why I did that. Could have a lot of pictures in my images in my subfolders. but I think in the assignment they said we could reference from Wikipedia. That was exactly what they said.
Yeah, it says it. We just
Mhm,
read here, right?
mhm.
You
That's what I
when you
did.
fit. Let me see. Uh, you can find a free image to use from Wikipedia,
Mhm,
but it's better
mhm,
to use your image in your own project, especially when you go to when you want to share live. There is one thing called course permission. If you're sometimes when you are in a server and you're trying to reference an image that is stored in another server, the servers might block you and you're not going to be able to display your image. So whenever possible, try to have the image in your own project, because this way it's going
mhm.
to reference the image properly and have less chances of breaking the
Okay, from your
content.
advice, do you say I download the image right now, edit it, and
Yes.
send it back?
That I would advise you to do that.
All
To
right, all
save in
right.
your directory in your
Yeah,
project in the image directory, and then reference from the
I'll
image
reference
directory.
it. I know. I should do that, right?
It's better, yes.
Okay. So that means
Did you commit that to GitHub, your project
yes.
already?
Mm-hmm. It's already
Yeah.
there. I've even submitted the assignment. So
Do you want to send me your GitHub
my GitHub account, right? Let me send it to you.
just the project, the WDD project, so I can check it out.
You said I should do one.
Sorry, not the pages, the project, the directory, the repository.
Mm.
I want to see
Mm.
the code.
Okay. Did I open it?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're going to to have maybe you're going to have a little. Oh, you don't. You have the same problem with as you will need to clone the repository, the entire repository of the um, WDD 130 for your assignments. This this empty directory is not going to be enough for your other submissions.
I don't
So
get it. What should I do? Right?
do you do you remember what I showed to Asa about cloning the
Um,
repository that we had for the project? You need to you need to do the same thing there.
I don't know what to do, please. Oh,
I will send the instructions of that assignment here. This is the instructions. You need to review this one, especially the part of cloning the the repository. This part here. I'm sending over the chat. Okay, so review this assignment. The step 2, create your course repository. This needs to be followed step by step because you need a clone. You need to use the same template to have the entire project, not just an empty project. So, Obina, please try to do the step, create your GitHub repository again, and some of the problems are going to be solved.
sorry, how do I do that? I'm confused again.
I sent you the instructions on chat. You can follow the
Okay.
instructions. The again setup. It's the one of the activities of the class. I will send you over the Teams also, so you can revisit that later. All right, guys. Guys, I will need to get going. Thanks a lot for your participation tonight. Please share your questions, your doubts in the Teams group so people can help us solve problems and we can discuss. Remember, this is very important. It's very important that we are able to help each other. This is what happens in real world. When we are working with software development, we need to be able to count on friends in our teams to figure problems out. I appreciate your time. I will see you in Teams during the week.
Please, you want to go? I don't even know what to do with this. I saw what you sent to me on the chat. I don't know exactly what to do with it.
Just read each step by step. You need to redo the assignment. It's incorrect here. Your WDD-130 project is incorrect. You need to clone the repository following the instructions of this link that I sent you. I will send you over Teams to have this instruction more detailed.
Okay. Please, I need it because I
Thanks
really
a lot,
don't get this
guys.
one. All right.
Bye bye. Have a good